Hey, what's up? Let's talk about GhostPepper issue number 1. This one might be spicy. So our story starts out with the story. We see this man talking to these people, and he's telling the tale of how this world became a desolate wasteland. We find out that this big giant monstrosity monster thingy named Cinder actually destroyed most of the world, and this being named Batra, I believe his name was, actually stops Cinder, and which led us to our story today. After a big giant info dump, we actually switch over to a young food truck operator named Loloi. She actually cooks with ghost pepper extracts, and she ends up getting a little bit hassled by these robots who patrol and, initiate law and order in this desolate wasteland. And she actually thinks that she possibly isn't up to date on her permits, and they are there for her, but that is not the case. They are there for the mysterious man eating noodles at her food truck. And we come to find out this mysterious man is named Ash. These robots want to know exactly what he's doing there, and Ash gets really mad because he is not allowed to finish his noodle meal that he ordered, and he goes on a rampage kind of and kills all these robots. Ash ends up waking up a little while later in Loloi's truck, and he's like, hey, what's going on? You need some help here? And she tells him, hey, do you not remember exactly what happened? We come to find out that he actually almost destroyed the entire town that they were in because of his little tantrum rampage that he went on fighting these robots because they wouldn't let him eat some noodles. And Loloi ends up asking Ash, hey, maybe you and I can actually work together and you can pal around with me in my food truck. And then we actually switch over to the bad guys who are running this world, I'm guessing. We come to find out they are keeping tabs on Ash, and they are surprised that he is actually even alive at this moment. And they can't believe he is there because apparently he will possibly destroy this entire world and he should not exist at this moment. So let's take a look at the internal artwork for this first issue. There is your creative team right there. I just have to say, this first issue, this world that they're building, is such a unique world, and the art style definitely is a big part of this first issue for sure. I have to say, like, it is so unique. It definitely has a very much a anime manga art style to it, which really works for it. If you ever read the manga Trigun, this feels very reminiscent to the Trigun manga, tonally wise, and like the desolate wasteland and stuff like that. It's just beautifully drawn. The colors pop in this first issue. It tickled my fancy. I have to say, like, it was a very well drawn comic. I have to say, and you get a lot of really cool action scenes in this whenever Ash starts to get angry. But yeah, super cool artwork for sure. So I just have to say, I did actually somewhat enjoy this first issue of GhostPepper. I picked it up because my friend Wesley was picking it up as well, and he actually recommended it to me, and I was like, oh, I think I'll check it out. I did enjoy it. But there are some pros and cons. I loved all the stuff that focused on Loloi and Ash. I thought they were a really good combination, and they worked well together with their different personalities and whatnot. Even Ash's little buddy that he keeps on his shoulder, which I forget if he has a name or not, but he helps Ash out and stuff like that. The creators definitely craft this really interesting world within this first issue, but I do feel like this issue does kind of have a little bit of a pacing problem because they do throw a lot at you in this particular first issue with the world building and stuff like that. Which is not a huge bad thing because this issue is literally like 56 pages with no ads in it. So that's pretty impressive that they're able to cram everything into one issue. But that's only a minor complaint about this first issue. I am interested to see where this exactly is going to go, because I'm like, damn, like I like these two characters, and I like the premise that they got going on here with this like traveling food truck and this mystery of this mysterious person, which kind of reminds me of a manga that I read a couple years ago called Crazy Food Truck, which sort of has a same-ish premise, where actually a man actually ends up meeting this mysterious girl who has mysterious powers. So very similar to that. But yeah, this is definitely a fun read. I have to say, and I am looking forward to checking more of this limited series out. If you want something different, I definitely recommend this. This is not your run-of-the-mill like comic that you would normally read. It definitely has its own identity, and it is a very unique read, I have to say. But I would love to hear your thoughts down below. I will talk to you, Mike. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below for more content.